What is measles? It's a highly infectious illness caused by the rubella virus, also called as rubella or morbilli. Measles is an endemic disease, meaning it is continually present in a community, and many people develop resistance. History of measles. Measles was described by Muhammad ibn Zakaria ar-Razi or Rhazes, a Persian philosopher and physician in the 10th century AD as a disease that is more dreaded than smallpox. A Scottish physician, Francis Home, demonstrated in 1757 that measles was caused by an infectious agent present in the blood of patients. Measles outbreaks in the 1990s. The cases of measles again soared between 1989 and 1991. For these 3 years, 55,622 cases were reported. The cases were mostly children under 5 years of age, and a high population of unvaccinated Hispanic and African American populations was noted among those affected. The advent of the measles vaccine. The history of measles underwent a sea change in 1963 with the advent of measles vaccine. The number of measles cases dropped by 99%. The vaccine was first licensed in the United States in 1963. More about measles.
Measles. Measles is a highly infectious viral illness. Measles is caused by a virus called the measles virus. It is a round virus that has an inner core of genetic material which is surrounded by an outer envelope. The envelope has several types of protein that helps it attach and enter into cells. In the past, measles used to be a very common childhood infection and caused millions of deaths around the world. With immunization, the number of cases has gone down dramatically. But despite this, over 145,000 people died from measles in 2013 around the world. Most of these were children under 5 years of age. Only humans get measles, and it is not known to be carried in animals. So what happens when someone gets infected with measles? After about 10 days, people start to get symptoms. These include a high fever, runny nose, a cough, red and watery eyes, and sometimes small white spots inside the cheek called Koplik's spots. A few days after the initial symptoms, a rash develops. This usually starts on the face and then spreads to the rest of the body. The rash can last about 5 days and then fade away. It's just a fever and a rash, right? Unfortunately, up to a third of people with measles can develop complications. These can sometimes be quite severe. They are more common in those who are older or very young, pregnant women, those who are immune suppressed, or those who are malnourished. The complications include ear infections, pneumonia, diarrhea, or inflammation of the brain. A very rare condition called subacute sclerosing panencephalitis can affect the brain many years after a measles infection. Measles is one of the most infectious of all the diseases, and it is easily spread from person to person. For example, when a person with measles coughs or sneezes, they can spread the virus to others. People can catch it either by breathing in the virus or touching something that has been contaminated with the virus. The virus can also hang around in the air for a while and is so infectious that you can catch the virus by being in the same room as someone with the measles. People with measles are infectious and can spread the disease to others from about 4 days before they get the rash to 4 days after. So if someone has measles, they should avoid contact with others to reduce the chance of spreading the infection. This means avoiding work, school, and public areas until the infectious period has passed. Measles can be diagnosed from a blood test, a urine test, or a throat swab. In terms of treatment, there is no specific antiviral medication for measles. The treatment is mainly supportive and includes making sure that people have good nutrition and are well hydrated. Vitamin A supplements have shown to reduce the complications of measles. They are given to children in developing countries where vitamin A deficiency is common. So what's the best way to protect against measles? The best way to protect against measles is to get vaccinated. Measles vaccine is usually available in combination with other vaccines like mumps and rubella. The vaccine is safe and efficient and is routinely included in childhood vaccination programs. 2 doses of the vaccine are needed to be fully protected against measles. The vaccine is not suitable for those who are immune suppressed or are pregnant. Sometimes susceptible people who are exposed to measles but cannot have the vaccine are given an injection of measles antibodies. However, unlike the vaccine, it provides only temporary protection against measles. For more information about measles and the measles vaccine, talk to your doctor.
Cora Joni Lucero po, MHO of Dawis.
Kaning, wala kang mga pangutana. So, nagpapakita nga natin yung association ng Dawis.
Tungkol sa outbreak, no? Measles outbreak. Measles outbreak response immunization. ORI. O nagikuan ni Duque tungkol sa outbreak sa Manila, sa national capital. Daghan deaths, more than 200. O nagkaroon na nagbalik yun ta. Supposed to be dili may basta karon schedule na mo na may memorandum. So, ay year na mo kalit lang sila po because naiusap ka na mga patients na coming for PD, ang ibawa na mo reportable man ng measles. So, maibawon yun ang para mag-ibawa din pag-outbreak. So, we have already 5 schools na mo yan. Taas na mo is Maribeles ka.
Anong mga schools na duman ng public na or
Ang guideline is public schools from prep, grade 1 to grade 6. Ano ang guidelines na. Ang priority are 1 million children, all ages, only 6 to 59. Matagan din mo kanina. 1 in CV. Kaya naman tayo at 9 months and after 1 year old, so 12 months.
how many doses din ang 2 doses niya after sa 2 doses?
Wala.
Pwede pa mo ka.
Pwede lang kung mo na kung what you can record, we give mo na among sa guidelines. No record, no card, no considered as what na natagilit siya. So we give measles good at 9 months. First dose is at 9 months. Karon 6 months na tungkol sa ORI. Outbreak response immunization.
Ano yung ganang measles vaccination sa whole Dawis na siya?
Whole Dawis din na katong community-based and school-based.
Nakasulat mo nag-vaccine ng mga adults? Wala.
Ang i-prioritize ng
Children.
you can give it to older ones kung nakasura. Vaccines are limited. Na ang kay target man sa inyong municipality o so yung target na namawag kayo ihatag sa inyo ha. So ang i-prioritize is kaning dara until grade 6 May.
Nakatry mo ka ng buwan na
Wala may mga hatag o adults pero ang panglaw
free vaccination eh.
free ni this is a free pero ato kag private you pay for 3,500 to 4,000 injection. Injection. Vaccines are all free sa government.
Now, are there cases of infection on
Naatay measles na may mga suspect pero nakuano dugo pamitay pa sa result sa pero white ko mura lang itong mga rashes or of milia rubra ka na pang singot na iduha man sa ito na na mo ma-follow up asa ng tao kay mawala so ako supposed to be ako tuwa blood i-confirm aga ng measles maganda ipada pa magod sa Manila so it would take about 2 weeks to a month kung ikaw ang positive for measles.
What are the possible reasons na magka-measles infection?
Ang mali siya, ang measles, it's a viral infection na taktan ka through example. Kung nain ng measles, yawa pa ka ma-expose, yawa pa ka mamakunahi, hinsuan na matakdan ka. That's the incidence of getting the disease. It starts as fever, high grade, bago magawas ng rashes, and ang rashes is pinay-inay na ato padung sa imong feet. Once naala sa tiin, subside ang fever. Muna siya, takes about mga a week.
Last question, what can you suggest to help prevent measles infection?
Una. Una na good ang safest. Kaya private, what man do, prioritize ang private. Public schools naman po. It is up to us na isubra ihatag ang vulnerable are ages from grade 1 prep and grade 6 to grade 6. Vulnerable man na sila. Kung laglaang, ang immune system, yung mga bata. No, na ang absolute karon na ay 75. Papunahan yung manira.
What's your schedule of vaccination mo every week?
Naalam ni schedule, kuanan yun may kahapon, i-textan me from DOH na gusto ni Dr. Bernardas, original director na mahuman may karon right after March 22, either magkuha namin katuwa na miss, pa-inject, anong amo na follow-up. And RCA na ka o ikuan na, magkuan ka, na mo ato na grupo, i-examine na coming from Australia, na magkuan. At so, supposed to be mahuman may karon 22, pero dili may mga kahuman 25, amot suwayan na ng mga nagsugod naman sila sa mga ang community na mo na bali katong mga bata na wang eskwela is ato na sa mga midwives. So, paato sa puro dito nag-check. Dili ba ato na po. Tuma namin sa Madjaw.
Kamu mismo ang paging sa medical school.
Usahay, mag-isod ni na sa kapuan. Paato na lang sila sa kapuro. So, ato ni mo set up. Ato ni niya check. Ilisod man kayo ang kuwan na to ang usahay ang sa bakuna ba. Sige, apply, sige. Contamination sa bakuna sa so better yun na in one puro pahibaw sila. Anyway, pila naman sila sa kabata. Ang mga bako, inanak, ang mga anak. Sige. Sige.